Hey travelers, and welcome to Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia. Phnom Penh has a population of about 1.5 million people, and it doesn't seem to be super touristy here. We think it's because most people just beeline to Siem Reap so that they can visit Angkor Wat. But if you have a little bit of extra time, we highly recommend coming down to visit Phnom Penh too.
So this is our list of our top 5 things not to be missed in Phnom Penh, Cambodia that we noticed as slow travelers. Our top 5 list of things to do in Phnom Penh starts with the markets. There are so many different markets here, and they each specialize in different things. Some have more hair and beauty services, while others have more food stalls. Some markets have lots of options for fresh meat and fish, and others have a more clothing focus.
Of all the markets in Phnom Penh, the Russian market is my favorite one for clothing.
The Russian market has lots of less expensive clothing and knockoff designer brands. Other markets we loved were the Old Market, the Night Market, and the Central Market. Number 2 on our list of things to do in Phnom Penh, Cambodia is exploring the waterfront area. Here you can stroll along the Mekong River. Many locals come here to have a casual dinner at one of the little picnic-type spots set up by the food vendors. This is also where you can catch a boat for a river cruise. We really loved people watching here, or traffic watching might be a better term for it, as we were watching commuters board the ferries to take them across the water. It's definitely much easier to get on if you're driving a scooter instead of a car. Next up is the Nayak Bon Teut Park, where you can see views of the Independence Monument and the statue of His Majesty Prayat Bat Samdech, and also get in some walking.
Phnom Penh isn't the most walkable city in the world, so people come to this park usually after work when it's a little bit cooler to get their steps in. And everyone walks around the rectangle in the same direction.
As we just mentioned, Phnom Penh isn't super walkable. There are scooters everywhere, and the sidewalks are mostly used for parking. For us, the lack of walkability seemed to be more prominent here than other places we visited as slow travelers in Southeast Asia. So we ended up using the Grab app to take tuk-tuks everywhere, even if we were just going a short distance. We really like to walk, so we didn't love this aspect of the city. On to number 4 on our list.
This afternoon, Chris and I are visiting the Genocidal Museum and the Killing Fields. We debated a lot as to whether or not we wanted to visit these places because of the emotional toll that it has. But I think that it's really important to understand the history and to know the horrors that greed, hate, and selfishness can bring on the world.
We started off by taking a tuk-tuk to the Killing Fields Genocidal Center, located just outside Phnom Penh. Here we learned how the Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, committed genocide and murdered over 3 million Cambodians between 1976 and 1978. We then continued our afternoon by visiting the Tuol Sleng Genocidal Museum in Phnom Penh itself. This was a tough visit, and we left sooner than we planned as all the information was very difficult to take in. I would recommend visiting these places as they're an important part of Cambodian history, but be prepared for the emotional impact that it can have. Let's finish off our list of the top 5 things to do in Phnom Penh with Bassek Alley. This is a fun little street with lots of restaurants ready to cater to tourists. We ordered some delicious food at Don's Mumbai Chat.
Are you going to make me try first?
Yeah.
Okay, so they call this samosa pav. It's samosa on a bun. It's got like a mint sauce and chutney. I've been dreaming about this since I saw the menu. It does not disappoint. Spicy, savory, a little bit of sweet from the chutney. Excellent.
We're slow travelers, and normally we spend several weeks or longer in a place. For Phnom Penh, our recommendation is to come here for a shorter visit. The lack of walkability really got to us, though we did enjoy the food, shopping, markets, and waterfront areas. If you've been to Phnom Penh, let us know your thoughts of the city in the comments. And that's the end of our video on the top 5 things to do in Phnom Penh. We hope you're doing well, and we'll see you in the next one.